Greetings, welcome to I Am Sure Sports. This is Manning's Man, and I hope you're having a top day. It's a new month, just second day in a new week, and so you have life. So why not us stop, pause, and give thanks for life? You understand me? There are many who didn't make it this far, but here you are, close to one more December, close to 2022. Yeah. You understand me? So we give thanks for life that we have made it thus far, and it may not be all how we want it, but we still have to give thanks. This is I Am Sure Sports, and thank you for joining. Please remember that you can check us out on our social media platforms. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're also on Irie Times TV. Irie Times TV is out there in Florida. Yes, they're out there in the Florida area. And they are a locally owned Jamaican channel that provides good content. Good content, so you can, check them out, right? We're aired over there Fridays, Saturdays, and on Sundays, right? If you have not yet subscribed to our channel and you're watching this video, please subscribe to our YouTube platform. And every time you watch a video, we ask that you hit the like button. That's how you help the channel to grow and get our content out there. We cover the Jamaica Premier League, though not exclusively. We always give you updates, highlights, and feedback on what is happening in the league. And we're approaching the beginning of the new season. And so there are many things happening in what we call the local transfer market. Players are moving here, there, and everywhere. And we wanted to come on in and give you a quick video about a few players who are on the move. Or better yet, a few clubs who are making moves right now. So as you know, Waterhouse and Cavaliers went to the finals of the recently concluded JPL. All right, that's Waterhouse versus Cavaliers, and Cavaliers triumph in that finals. And so what that means is that both teams qualifies for the CONCACAF Champions League. Yes, Cavaliers and Waterhouse qualifies to play in the CONCACAF Champions League, which means that both teams need to add numbers to their squads. Yes, both teams will need to add numbers to their squad so that they can compete in the local league and at the same time compete in the CONCACAF league. Great opportunities for local players. Look at that. You get to show off your talents and your skills outside of Jamaica at the CONCACAF level, and hopefully some can gain some contracts to play outside of Jamaica. But we're going to speak to Cavaliers specifically in this video because they are making a few moves, going and coming. Again, if you have not, please hit the like button. Let us know what your thoughts are on our content. I say, here we go. Now, there is a St. Lucian goalkeeper. He has 14 caps for St. Lucia. Yes, 14 caps for St. Lucia. He has represented St. Lucia, obviously, in major tournaments. And he is moving from St. Lucia to come and keep for Cavaliers, coming to challenge Jaden White. And Cavaliers have a younger goalkeeper. But is it that they need 3 goalkeepers? Or he's coming to challenge Jaden White, seeing that they're going to play the CONCACAF tournament? I think this is kind of twofold. One, I think something could be brewing for Jaden White. Could Mr. Speed have something up his sleeve? Could he be planning and sending Jaden White in Europe? And so he's making plans to have a good replacement. Mr. Speed is a very smart businessman. And when you see players going from Cavaliers, certainly there are players coming. And so if you see a player coming, certainly there are players going. So when you see a goalkeeper coming, the assumption, we extrapolate, we insinuate, we juxtapose our own thoughts and ideas. And the thought is that Jaden White could be out. Not locally, I don't think he will be sold locally. The last local club he was at, he left and he came back to Cavaliers. I think Jaden White could be on the move. Not only that, he'll be participating for Jamaica as the third option in the goalkeeping department, which means he may not be available for some Cavaliers domestic games. I think this is a smart move by the astute champions of the recently concluded JPL. Also, key to note is that a next very gifted Cavalier youngster in Dwayne Busy Atkinson is on the move. The 19-year-old is moving to Spain, to La Liga, but the third tier. It is supposed to be for a month for training, right? However, here are my thoughts on that. I think to go and play in the third tier in Spain is not actually a step up for Dwayne Busy Atkinson. I believe he's young and talented enough to play at a higher level. I'm not saying that Cavaliers is the option, but I wouldn't say leave Cavaliers to play for a team in the lower half of the third tier in La Liga. I believe there are teams in Europe, probably in the Slovenian league or the Belgian league or the Swedish league, some other league in Europe that he could be playing at the top level. So I think this move is more preparation than like a sale situation or a loan situation. But again, knowing this Cavaliers club, I wouldn't put it past them to work a deal out where there's a sell-on clause. But the present construct of this deal, it's really about him going there for a period of training, and it's in the third tier. And I don't think he should go and play in the third tier of La Liga for a lower ranked team if he has the option of playing in the CONCACAF Champions League. That's my word for Dwayne Busy Atkinson. I really believe in his talent. I think he's good enough to go far. Good enough to be in a better league at this time. And that's what I would advise them to do. I'd advise the Cavaliers leaders to look at keeping him. Yes. Keeping him and looking for other options. Where are the agents in our local league? So that's a couple of moves. There is also a young forward who was at Reno in Westmoreland, formerly of Mannings, Tavar Thomas, who is now in the ranks of Cavaliers. Could that mean Mr. Webster or Chanel Thomas is leaving? Remember, the Cavaliers' philosophy is when one comes in, one must go out. They have also retained the services of Melvin Doxley, the St. Lucian, who had a good season. So there are many moves being made in the local league. On the 7th, Mount Pleasant is having trials. They're opening up right across Jamaica to have trials to recruit players. No, I don't like that idea, Mount Pleasant. Come on, you're a professionally constructed club. You should know what players you want, in what specific position, and ask an expert like me to find them for you. These trials, they ain't gonna work. You're gonna spend money and not find the right person. I know the right persons for the slots you want to fill. Why don't you give me a call? I'll do it for free. Yeah. because I want you to excel. Well, you can give me a little stipend. I don't mind. I am sure though that I can be of great service to you there at Mount Pleasant. But people, that's what's happening as it relates to Cavaliers. And like I told you, that dumb beholden, they have made some major moves so far with uh Keith Simpson, Andre McFarlane, DeAndre Thomas, Cardell Benbow, all in their ranks right now. And so they, Zelano Barnes, also in their ranks. These players they had before, but they were overseas, so they have now returned and they are in training, getting ready for this season. Listen, don't beholden fell down the pecking order, and I think they will have to, I think the coach that they have is a better coach, and I know that some coaches recently also took the B license course. Some of the coaches that failed, I hope you didn't fail again. I hope you didn't fail again. But some coaches took the coaching seminar, the coaching course recently. I think some of them, I think it's probably around 8. 4 had failed and 4 others were added to the 4 that failed. So I am wondering, please, can someone tell me who passed and who failed? I need to know the ones who failed. People, I need to know the ones who failed. I had a fly on the wall, and I know one who did not pass. I suspect this one is going to come out with some post telling people why it was corrupt and all kind of mix up, when the truth is you just never pass the test again. Very strange, because I consider you to be a very intelligent person. Then finally, people, the fly on the wall, not the birds, the fly on the wall has told me that there is going to be a meeting with Sir Busby. We want to keep this one down, but there's going to be a very interesting meeting discussing Hubert Busby Jr. allegations against him of sexual inappropriateness towards at least one player who he coached. Now, I think this is going to be a very tricky situation. We think it's very easy. All right, this is what happened when you give complete management of a team to a particular person. What do I mean by that? I've listened how Cedella Marley, who is very instrumental in the operation of the women's program, and I think we need to commend her. She's doing a tremendous job with her female team. Great ambassadors. The Marleys seem to be able to organize themselves well. And so she's very close to Busby and that whole coaching staff. But will she stand for a person who has such allegations being raised against him? Because I think where she goes is where this decision will go. Because if she wants Busby, what does the JFF do? Remember, MLS has decided that they are going to investigate him. And if any of these allegations are true, regardless of what the JFF says, he will not be allowed in certain jurisdictions in the United States. Of that, I am sure. When it comes on to sexual inappropriateness, if it is proven, I think this is the end of his time with the female football team and probably coaching females. You know what's funny? I think he's from what I've seen, very noble from the outside. I think even one time persons were suggesting that he should take over the male team. That's how highly he's rated. But listen, wherever you are in life, things have a way of catching up to us. I am Man's man. This is I Am Sure Sport. This was a JPL review, preview, and transfer news show with a little bit of reggae girls in it. I hope you have a blessed rest of the day. Remember, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let the channel grow. So you can grow and I can grow. I am sure.